everybody, it's Brooke Stillwell coming to you again from Southboro Wellness, and we have another feature for you today for Southboro Wellness, Celebrate Southboro Women. And before we get started with my next awesome guest, can we just all take a minute to say, Go Steelers! Big win for us last night, so excited. Okay, so the person I have for you today is very near and dear to my heart because I call her my right arm. I don't know how I would survive my work and my job without her. She is absolutely phenomenal and just an amazing, amazing person if you don't know Sherri. This is Sherri Klein, and she's just awesome. So I'm super excited to talk to her today about what she's doing in our community. So Sherri, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Tell us how long you and your family have been in Southboro.
Well, first of all, thank you for your words. It's very nice. I do enjoy my time here very much, so I think it's a good relationship we've got going here.
We love you.
So, I have been here in Southboro for 15 years, but I am born and bred in Massachusetts, so I've lived in the state my entire life.
Awesome. Very cool. So, Sherri, tell us about what it is that you offer to the community and tell us how you got started.
Sure. So I started making hand-stamped jewelry about 3 years ago. And the reason I started it was I was always sort of attracted to motivational words, whether it was signs or, you know, your children's name on your necklace. And I thought, well, I could probably make that and maybe that would be something fun to do. So I started to do it, and my first one was a metal cuff with the word breathe. And the reason for that is my dad would always say to me whenever I was feeling upset about something or stressed, he would say, stop, breathe, and then move forward. So that was one of my first ones that I made. And then I just started thinking of different words that were inspirational to me or motivational to me, and it was just a fun thing to get started with. I think one of the cool things that I give to the community is people who do come and request a bracelet, especially a customized one. I kind of go into a journey with them. It could be their favorite place, somewhere they got married, or you know, maybe it's they're making one for their parent with all the grandchildren's names on it, and I feel like I become part of their story, and I put a lot of time and care into it, and it's just a really awesome thing to be part of when somebody's doing something so emotional or meaningful.
Sure. That's so awesome, and all of your jewelry is amazing. But in particular, those personalized pieces, they're touching, and I have one on today, and I love it. It says peace, and every time I look at it, it's just that one word that sort of calms me down a little bit. But they are very meaningful, and they're great gifts too. I love them. I love your jewelry, and I love your work. So I think you probably touch on this, but why do you continue to do it?
Well, it brings me a sense of peace as well. It's really there's something about having metal, and I use each word as individual letters. Mm-hmm. So each time I hold a metal stamp, it's called, I hit it with a hammer. And sometimes you have to hit it soft, and sometimes you have to hit it really hard. Yeah. And there's something about having that sort of connection to it. It's really hard to explain. Somebody could probably explain it a lot better than I could. But it brings you almost like this sense of calm, and you're really focused, so it's sort of all you're thinking about in the moment. Everything else can kind of just go away. And I just love also making gifts for people. I think it's really cool when a husband comes up and wants to order something for his wife, and we kind of work through that, or you know, somebody, like I said, a favorite vacation spot, or where someone got married, I'll do the coordinates for them. And that's just really cool. And I enjoy wearing it as well, and you know, I've started doing some beaded jewelry, some of the precious stones that have meaning to people.
Those. Yeah.
And that's fun too.
It's great. Creative. I love it. And I think that there's something to be said for the creativity piece. It's such a stress relief for people, whatever it is that you do for creativity. And I've read a lot, I've been reading more recently about this, that being creative and finding a creative outlet for yourself is one of the best ways to relieve stress. Mm-hmm. So it's great that your business can also be a creative outlet for you. And I love that you're making personal connections with people, which is just, that's so awesome. So Sherri's company is SK Designs, correct? And as always, we're going to give you links below so that you can get to Sherri if you'd like to. We'll link to her Facebook and Instagram and her website. We also carry a lot of her jewelry at Southboro Wellness. And certainly if you ever want to do something personalized, you can stop in here and talk to Sherri, because Sherri works here too, which I'm thrilled about. She's here with us a couple days a week, so that's great too. But yeah, her jewelry is just, it's awesome. She just puts a lot of heart into not only her jewelry, but everything that she does. And I have one more question, but I know she's not going to talk about this, and she should, because she doesn't just offer jewelry to the community or work here. Sherri does so much for our community. She runs the Boy Scout Christmas gift drive. She runs and organizes, from my knowledge, the baseball snack shack. I mean, Sherri puts her heart and soul into the community like nobody else I know. When I'm running from things, Sherri's running into them. So kudos to you for that too, my friend. We need more of people like you.
It's crazy, but it's fun, and you get to meet people and talk with people, and my kids see me there doing things with them, and they like that. They think it's fun to know their mom's in the snack shack. But
it's great for them to
they love that we're there, so it's fun.
And it's so important for our community too. Before we wrap up, it's a busy time of year, but we're always, I've said this before, we just live in stressful times, and it seems like our pace of life is getting faster and faster. So tell us, if you wouldn't mind sharing a little bit about something that you do to relieve stress or to sort of center and balance you.
Well, a couple things. I've told you about this before. I like to wake up early, and I like to see the sunrise. I've got a really, really pretty view from my front window, and it's just a way for me to be alone for a few moments, and to just think about the things that I'm grateful for, and the things that I want to accomplish in the day ahead of me. I also take a long walk every day. I've got a little beagle, and he needs a lot of exercise, so we take a lot of walks together. I also take walks with my husband too, and that's a good way to really download and get ready for the day. I told you once, I do want to share it with everybody, I recently started doing Headspace, the meditation app, and it's a fantastic app. So download it and try it. It's really made a difference for me, and I enjoy that. But for me, it's just, I don't know, just being outside in the morning, taking that quick walk, and having that time to talk about things with my husband as well, that really helps right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. Thank you for that advice, and thank you for the Headspace share. We talked about that at our stress management workshop. Thanks to you. You brought that to my attention. So that's a great app as well. I think that's all we have for today. Sherri, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you check out her website, stop in the store, check out her jewelry here. On a side note, for those of you that don't know, one of my favorite things about this jewelry, this leather piece that I'm wearing right here, you can drop your favorite essential oil and it sticks with you all day, which I absolutely love. So many, many things you can do with Sherri's jewelry. Have a great day and a wonderful holiday, and we will see you soon.